Hello, I'm going to do a bit of unboxing this morning. Just had this rather wonderful parcel arrive from America. Just going to see what's in it, see what we've got. Oh, they do these things up to last, don't they? Let's see what we've got here. Aha! Paper. Aha. Well, my new album. Let's have a look. That's the CD. The Life and Times of Blue Larry and the Huguenot Kid. It's released on the 28th of this month. And you can order it now. It comes on vinyl, CD and download, of course. On the CD, there's the back of CD, little Blue Larry there. Got a full track listing there. There's 13 tracks right the way through. You've got a lot of, they're all new apart from a couple that I've gone back over. I mean, English Roses was on actually from my second album, but I've had another look at that, and there's some changes to that, a new version. You've also got Fago's Dreaming. That was on, I think that was actually on the third album, When We Were Indians. And you've got A Linden Tree in Chelsea, which was, I think that goes back to possibly Tambourine Days or Heroin, I'm not sure. And again, that's been re-recorded. You've also got Elfin Boy on here, which is a track that the label asked me to have a look at. This is a Curved Air song, Elfin Boy. Some of you may know it. I didn't know it, but it was a lovely song, so I decided to cover that, which was real fun. It was good fun. There I am, the Huguenot on the front. That's James Daltrey, who I'm descended from. The French Protestant that was being persecuted in France and came over to England with his wife, Catherine, and settled in the old East End, where I was born 300 years later. That's him. So it's the story. They bracket the album. I mean, you've got Blue Larry on, finishes the album, and James Daltrey, I'm a Huguenot, is in the track listing as well. So that's the CD. Let's have a look what else we got in here. Oh, some goodies down here. My goodness me. You know, there's the thrill of opening and seeing your new album never dims. I can tell you that. Back in '67. I struggled to remember what it was like then to see our first album, Tangerine Dream. And of course, as some of you may know, as I've told you before, we weren't given albums. When our records came out, the record label, I won't say too much about that, but we weren't given albums. We had to go out and buy them. So I've got one copy of Tangerine Dream, and my wife insists that it's her copy. She went out and bought it. I don't know. We'll have a tussle about that at some time in the future, perhaps. But yeah, considering they're worth a lot of money, she says it's it's hers, and she's going to sell it and pocket the money. But as I say, the thrill of looking at a new album when it comes out and actually holding it in your hand, it never dims. Look at that, The Life and Times of Blue Larry and the Huguenot Kid. And there he is on the cover. It's obviously me, but it's been through the AI food mixer a few times to get that image. But that's my interpretation of what James Daltrey back in the 1700s might have looked like. Poor bugger, looked a bit like me. And then on the back, there's his nemesis, Blue Larry. Blue Larry lives in LA. He's up to no good most of the time, to be honest. And yeah, he's a what shall I say, a filmmaker. If I won't go into that too deeply. But yeah, this is an odd story behind it, because this was a lyric that I wrote back in probably 1970, could even have been 71, and gave to Ed. I used to pass all the lyrics over to Ed, and if he felt like he'd work on them, he'd sift through, and some he liked, some he didn't, perhaps for some reason. He said he was going to work on this, but he didn't get a chance because the band broke up, and then la-di-da. But I looked at it, I found it in the loft. We had rats in the loft, and we went up there and I put the rat bait down. I went through some old boxes and I found a box of lyrics. And Blue Larry was still there. It was still there, the original lyric sheet. So I worked on it. I did a lot of work on it, and that is the highlight of one of the highlights of the album now. Lovely track, I'm pleased with that, and obviously the I Am a Huguenot as well. So there you are. It's released in a few weeks' time, a couple of weeks. Is it the 28th of November? Vinyl, CD, and download. And don't forget that this Sunday coming up, 5 o'clock GMT, midday Eastern time, and I think it's 8 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday. I'm going to do a live Q&A with Roger Houdale of the label thinklikeakey.com, which you're aware these are all available from. And it will be a Q&A. You can send me messages during the live broadcast. You've only got to join in, and you can message me and ask me anything you like within reason, and band related, please. You might like to know what my favourite colour is, something like that. But yeah, you can join in, type in your questions, I'll answer them, we can talk about it online. And perhaps get into something different than you've heard about before. There might be something like the meaning of a lyric, or how it was written, or something like that from the past that you might like to ask me. So do that. Don't, put it down in your diary, 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday here, midday EST or Pacific time, 8 a.m. this Sunday, 5 o'clock. So please join in, because there's no point me sitting there on my own chatting to myself, although I often do a bit of that as well now. So there you are, the life and times of Blue Larry and the Huguenot Kid. Your support means a hell of a lot. Vinyl and CD, if you go and pre-order it now, please do, because, as I say, it means a lot to me. And this is why I do it. I do it for you. I'm not doing this for me. See you Sunday at 5. Thanks.